So I welcome you warmly to what I hope is going to be an interesting experience for you all as Women in Games ambassadors. The programme of events we have planned for you is inspired from your feedback. We thank you for being present and for giving our first ambassador-only event your valuable attention. At Women in Games, we have a mission to establish a gaming industry, culture and community free from discrimination, where full equity of opportunity, treatment and conditions empowers all girls and women from all ethnicities, of all orientations and abilities to achieve their full potential in games and esports industries. We achieve our mission through our 4 verticals of action. Number 1, policy. We create initiatives and design materials which inform government policy and change. Secondly, education. We work with the educational sector and create engaging educational initiatives. The industry. We engage with the games industry and adjoining sectors to make the case for gender equity and parity. And fourth, community. We build communities of action through multiple networks and channels, focusing efforts towards meaningful impacts. Our ambassador programme, at the centre of our community pillar, is an ecosystem linking education, organisations and individuals. What started with the launch of the Individual Ambassadors Programme in 2016 with a few dedicated people who came together wanting to help women in games in its mission. The Individual Ambassador Programme has grown to over 400 individual ambassadors and is now active in 52 countries. The Corporate Ambassador Programme launched in 2018 and today consists of a network of studios and organisations that believe in our mission and are aligned with our goals to create a diverse, fair, innovative and flourishing games industry. In 2020, we introduced the Educational Ambassador Programme for leading educational establishments who are focused on achieving diverse, positive and pioneering learning environments. You can see how vital our ambassador ecosystem is for the games industry, providing a platform and network to support, empower and celebrate the wide-ranging talent you all bring to games and esports. The past 18 months have seen many firsts for us all. Most of us have not gone untouched in some shape or form by COVID-19. I have seen many of you reach out for support, advice, a shoulder to cry on, or a place to shout out about your achievements. And I've witnessed, even in our darkest of times, how our community stands together, supports, coaches, and cheerleads from the front, the sides, and behind. The other day, I read a post on our Discord by a member who was frustrated at the slow pace of change in gender diversity and equality. They were tired of the microaggressions they were being subjected to, that some of us face on a daily basis. But the Women in Games Ambassador Programmes are proof that change is happening. We are the change. We are a collective of individuals joined in our goal for a more diverse and fair industry. Our collective actions are making a difference. I see it daily, the impact you all have, the many small positive changes we make each day, the imprints you leave on each other and those around you. Every time you actively engage as an ambassador, you show the way for others. Every post you share or like, it leaves an impression. You won't see it, you won't likely even hear about it, but you will be having an impact. Every time you participate in an event and represent as an ambassador, you run an ambassador event, you will be making an impact. It may be to one person, 2 people, or a room full, but what you say will speak to someone. What we do as Women in Games ambassadors is meaningful and represents change. It may not be obvious, but I promise you it is happening. Which brings me nicely onto today, our first ambassador-only event, which welcomes individual, corporate and education ambassadors. We have put together a schedule of diverse content, enabling all of our ambassadors to discuss change across all areas of the sector. Women in Games, like many, adapted to embracing the digital space, and thankfully, this brought our ambassador network closer and culminated in this event. Our purpose today is to bring our ambassador community together, giving us a chance to network, share knowledge, and learn together. Today, our corporate and educational ambassadors will explore and discuss the opportunities and challenges faced in their respective areas in our corporate ambassador education roundtables. Input from these areas is vital in helping us shape our strategic direction for the future. All ambassadors will explore three central interconnected themes. Ambassadors as advocates, hearing from experienced and new ambassadors, and learning how we can demonstrate our commitment as active advocates for equality. We will have practical and pragmatic suggestions for how to build confidence through our learning labs, explore presentation skills and resilience, and test out and explore virtual networking, which I see a lot of you have tried already. Finally, we will look at ambassadors in action, focusing on new initiatives like mentoring, and hear about our 2021 festival. I want you all to take a moment and consider what your goal is for today. Feel free to share your goal in the chat. I hope you all have a positive, inspiring experience today, and that you're surrounded by community, and that being surrounded by our community leaves you feeling supported, confident of the impact you'll be having. Perhaps you will make a new contact, discover a new tip, or learn something new. Whatever your personal goals are, our aim is for you to achieve them. Before we move to our first segment, being an ambassador, I have very important thank yous to express. Firstly, to our wonderful events team, Sharon, Lauren, and Gemma. Without them, we wouldn't be here today. It's simply not possible to bring this together without them. Thank you to our moderators, Paula, Lucy, Lauren, and Charlie, and our speakers and panelists who have given time to training and preparation. To the Women in Games executive team, Marie Claire, Lucy, Ruth, David, and Rachel, your support, guidance, and advice is always much appreciated. Especially Marie Claire, whose vision and drive pushes us forward each day. Finally, to you all, a big thank you. We wouldn't be here without you. Your time is valuable, and we appreciate you being here.